Hello, beautiful people. This is Listen and Chill, a podcast where you sit back, relax while we talk about everything that is going on in today's society. My name is Margie Rodriguez, and I'm the host of this amazing new podcast. Today, I have an amazing and beautiful guest today. She's one of my best friends, and hopefully one day you guys will see her on the big screen someday. Her name is Laureen Karichu.
Hello.
How are you today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm so well. I'm so happy about this new podcast.
I know you have a podcast now. Okay,
Yeah.
wait. What are you going to be talking about? That's all I want to know.
Well, I mean, I want this podcast to be like for people, but especially women, to have like a conversation about like a controversial topic that society sometimes ignores, you know?
Yes.
Like sexism, racism, discrimination, LGBTQ&A. And like, I feel like right now is a great time to do this since like our generation is really open and like talking and being heard.
Oh, absolutely.
And I feel like I want to help like raise awareness to like all the people that need a voice. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. That's so awesome. I'm so excited about this.
No, yeah. And look, I don't want this podcast to be all seriousness. I want to have fun.
Oh, I can have fun, okay?
But like, I want to talk about like also music, movies, which I have
Yes.
like a passion for, gossip, any trends that are happening. And like, if we can talk about sex, if it's possible.
Oh, wait a minute now.
I do hope people like this and have some
Yeah.
fun while listening. Or, well, shall I say chill?
Ooh, listen and chill. I see where that comes from.
Okay, Laureen.
Yes, Margie.
So first I want to talk about how we met.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Like, can you tell the people, the beautiful people here, how we became friends,
It is
please?
such a crazy story. No, I'm kidding. We literally just met in class.
Did we?
We did meet in class. Yeah, remember we had Dean's class together.
Oh, okay.
And that's where we met. And then we
Well, yeah.
started working
I
together.
mean, first of all, we're both majoring in the same thing.
Yes, we are.
We're majoring in acting at Tech.
Yes, we are.
And, well, I mean, I can tell you my first impression of you.
Okay, go ahead.
My first impression of you was when I saw you in Black Girl Interrupted, which was the show at Tech.
Written by Leonisha Gonzalez.
Yeah. And I first saw you and I said, oh my gosh, she's such a great actress.
Oh, girl.
I was doing
thank you.
scenery and you were the main character of Black Girl Interrupted.
Something like that.
No, but seriously, I mean, I remember you from class and it was, what was it? Dean's class?
It was acting
auditioning,
for the
right?
camera.
No,
Oh, it was auditioning.
auditioning.
It was
Yeah.
auditioning, yeah.
But I didn't like pay much attention to you until I was in the show with you. Like
Right.
Black Girl Interrupted.
Right. Yeah, we didn't know each other that well, but then we started working together during Black Girl Interrupted, and then we saw each other in class, and I saw you acting, and I was like, wow, this girl got
Stop.
something about her that the world needs to see.
Right. Okay.
Right.
So yeah, that's basically why we become friends, because we're such great actors.
No, yeah.
But anyways, I really wanted to talk to you today about beauty standards.
Wow.
Because for me, I think beauty standards are so annoying. I'm annoyed by how it keeps changing and people keep judging you for it.
Right.
And I really want to hear your opinion. And I specifically chose you because I feel like you're a very confident person since I've met you. You don't care what people think. And I kind of want to be more like you, actually.
You know what's crazy? That's what people think about me, is that I'm so confident.
Well, you are. You are.
Okay, but see, here's the thing that
I've
my
met-
mama taught me.
Okay.
She said, fake it till you make it, baby. And that's what I do every single time, okay?
Okay.
I fake it till I make it. I'm not always confident, but I feel like if you just tell yourself that I'm good enough and you tell yourself there's a seat for me at the table, then you start acting that way, you know? And people start seeing you as more confident than you maybe are. So I think that's what it is. I just have this thing about me that I'm like, you know what? I have a spot for me that, you know, needs to be filled, and like I have to be here. So I think that's what comes across as confident, is that I know what I have to offer.
Yeah. Well, I actually love that. And I want to be more like you about that.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Well, I would tell you, fake it till you make it, baby.
Okay, sounds good. I'll do that now.
Right. Just fake it.
Anyways, I want to talk about the first question I have for you
Oh, gosh. Okay.
is, what do you think the definition of beauty is?
Well, for me, I would have to say beauty starts from the inside. I would say beauty is how you carry yourself. Beauty is your aura. Beauty is your energy. Beauty is your smile. You know, it's not about how you look, it's just how you carry yourself for me. And I feel like if you're ugly on the inside, that makes you ugly on the outside, because I've seen some, you know, some pretty girls, but then when you actually get to know them, they're not good people. And for me, it just makes me see them as, you know, uglier. But so yeah, I would say beauty definitely just starts on the inside.
And you know what's crazy? I think it's so funny that sometimes that's the first thing you see on like attraction. Like the first instinct you see is the beauty from the outside, which sucks.
No, that's true. But then you actually get to know them. Yeah.
And I prefer like a Tinder about profile about personality. I don't know what I'm saying.
Like when you no let's unpack that, Margie.
Okay.
So when you see a Tinder profile, you first go to their bio and then look at their face. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, we do.
Gotcha. Okay.
Well, that's what I do.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but like I'm guilty about doing that on Tinder. I usually just see the outside of people and just like, oh, swipe right, swipe left. I know what I want. I know what I don't want. I know what's my type. But that's not good, because sometimes, like you said, it's all about the inside.
Exactly. And looks fade.
I know.
And what's gonna get you're like, I know. What's gonna get left at the end of the day is how they are and how they treat you.
Exactly.
And what kind of person they are.
Yeah.
So
And we're all gonna be wrinkly someday.
Exactly.
So it's fine.
So you better be wrinkly with someone who treats you well, okay?
Right. I know. It's not all about looks.
Exactly.
But anyway, what do you think the concept of beauty changes in society? Like, oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. I think it changes based on who's trending. You know, I feel like we look at, like I remember when Kim Kardashian was doing all the contouring, everyone was doing it. So that was beautiful. And having a big butt was beautiful because
big
of
lips.
Kim Kardashian. Exactly, and Kylie Jenner. So I think it changes based on who's trending at the time.
Right.
I would say.
So you don't think it's because people get bored of the same thing?
Ooh. You know, actually, yeah. Because even like the eyebrow trend has been changing. Maybe people are getting bored. I'm not sure. But
Actually, yeah, now that you bring that up, in the 90s, it was all about like the thin eyebrows. And now it's like all thick.
Yeah, it used to be thick and now it's like feathery and like more natural.
And
so,
now
yeah,
makeup brands are like taking these.
Exactly. So yeah, maybe people get bored. That might be also part of it. You know, I feel like as the world is, you know, as
evolving.
the time is going, as you know, the world is evolving, time is passing, people are getting bored. People are like, okay, what's the new trend? So yeah.
So do you think generations have a thing to do with it?
Oh, most definitely, especially this new generation of Gen Z. Jesus Christ, the kind of trends they come up with.
We are part of Gen Z, just so you know.
Are we?
Well, I mean, it's either 97 or 98. So I'm basically in the middle of millennials and Gen Z. So basically, I don't know.
Oh, I guess I am too. I just feel
we're like the older type generation Z.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a baby, but no, yeah, absolutely. So generations definitely do have something to do with it, because they're bringing forth, you know, new trends and new ideas, and I mean they're great. They're great. I mean, on TikTok, you've seen all the trends that are going on.
And actually, I was gonna ask you, like, since we are Gen Z, technically. Do you like go with it? Like, because most of the generations that are not trending, like boomers or whatever, like they're like, oh, that's not for me. I'm old for this. Do you still do it, even though like it's in your generation right now?
So I remember when. Do you remember when soft girl and e-boy was a thing?
I think it's.
Oh, it is still a thing.
I don't know.
I definitely. That one, I think when that started coming out, like the TikTok trends, that's when I was like, you know what, maybe I'm a bit too old for this, because like all the whole blush and
they're like blushing their nose
thing. Exactly. Too. I think that's where I disconnected for me. That's where the trend started. That's where I started feeling older.
Yeah.
So
you know, that's the thing. You start to feel older when you're not following the trends. Like it's like, oh, I'm getting old for
that's
this.
so true. And I'm like, maybe I'm not even cool enough for this. So I don't know.
See, that's why I downloaded TikTok, just so I don't feel old. I'm like, no, I'm still young. I'm going to get a TikTok.
Try to tell yourself that.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding, Margie. You're very young. You have your whole life ahead of you.
I guess. I can see the wrinkles now.
No, girl.
Anyways, so something that I also wanted to ask you about that. Do you still, do you feel pressured to be beautiful in today's society?
I mean, how can you not? You know, the temptation's always there to follow all the new trends and, you know, do what everyone else is doing. But then I have to remind myself, you know, that what my definition of beauty is, like I said, it's just whatever how you carry yourself, who you are on the inside. So yeah, the pressure is there, you know, to feel beautiful or, you know, look a certain way that other people might want me to look like or might want me to act. So definitely the temptation's there, but then I'm like, you know what? I'm beautiful because I'm a good person. So yeah.
I really wanted to talk about this article that I saw. It's an article from Glamour, and it's 10 beauty trends that'll be everywhere in 2020.
Oh, wow. Wow.
I really want to talk about them because it's really interesting. And we can go through it if you want.
Oh, yes. Let's do that.
And we can talk about if you've done it, if you haven't done it.
Sounds good.
So one of them is gemstone eyes.
Right.
Huh. Is it gluing gemstones on your eyelids?
You know what it is?
What?
This is from Euphoria. They did this on Euphoria. That is also another trend.
That's also another trend.
Did you do that trend or no?
No, but I've seen the one where it's the Song of Labyrinth.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you.
What?
I'm this close to doing it. We're like, we don't follow beauty trends. And here we are.
See, it's addictive.
It is addictive. Because everyone is doing it.
Yeah.
So you don't want to feel left out.
Yeah, and everything with blue light or whatever.
Yeah.
It's
the TikTok lights and all that stuff. So yeah, gemstone eyes. Have not done it yet, but I do want to.
Yeah.
Do you want to do it?
I do want to.
Do it together, girl.
So next one, crystal nails. I've not heard about this one.
I've not either. Do you think it's pretty? Do you think this is cute?
It's basically gemstones on nails, right?
Yeah. So what the picture is, and you can look this up if you're not looking at it, but it's where at the edge of your nail, I think you would say, where you get a French tip. You just
French tips, yeah.
You just put crystals on there.
It looks cute, but I think it's just for a music festival, concerts, for every day.
Yeah.
I think it's too much for me.
A little too much. Knotted headbands.
I like that. I think it is a thing now. Well,
I feel like this is already a trend.
Yeah.
I don't think this is new.
But I like it though.
Ooh.
Oh, pastel eyeshadow.
Oh, wow.
Yes. I think that's a thing now.
No, yeah, it is a thing. Would you do it? Have you done it? Where's your stance on this one? This trend?
I really like pastel colors, and I think my favorite color is pastel pink. And I actually did an Instagram pic with pink eyeshadow.
What's your Instagram? Plug that in. Plug it in.
Margie Rodelli. No, but seriously, I think this is beautiful. I think it looks natural as well.
Yeah, I think I like this one.
Yeah, that's the thing that's Generation C is bringing. Natural is coming, coming back.
Yeah.
It's not all about like
colors and heavy makeup.
Yeah.
It's very...
I love that.
It's very natural.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like TikTok's also bringing... Well, I mean, Generation C is also bringing 90s back. Because I always see that on TikTok, and I don't like that. Because I really don't like 90s fashion.
Why not? Let's talk about it.
I don't know. It's just too... I don't know.
What do you have
It
against
looks like a little kid when you you know what I mean? The crop tops.
Yeah.
All of that. And then the pigtails.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's kind of cute. Yeah.
I kind of like more 80s fashion. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So the next one is pearl adorned braids. I do this.
Really?
Yeah, I do the pearls on the...
But
these are pearls. Never mind. I just do little shells and little things on there on my braids.
But is it is this a trend now, or do you used to do it before?
Oh no, I've always done the little puka shells on the braids, not the pearls though. I don't know if I would do that. Hair clips are cute. Do you think hair clips are cute?
Yeah, well, that's the thing that I was gonna tell you. Like, it's like a '90s thing. I don't like it.
Really?
I
think
really
it's
don't
kinda
like it.
cute. I don't know. It's just
Like, you know how people like divide your hairline
in the middle.
in the middle, and then they put 2 clips here? I don't like
Yeah.
that. And it's all over TikTok.
It is. I think it's kind of cute. I don't know. Blush pink makeup.
That's the thing where they like
Soft
put
girls.
blush on their nose.
Yeah. I mean, it's cute for them. Like, good for you.
Do you think you not like it?
I don't wear blush.
Me neither.
So.
Because I get blush easily. So that's why.
Yeah, you're not Caucasian. Your skin does that naturally.
Right.
You have natural blush. Let us know.
That's it.
Those are the trends of 2020, apparently.
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 From glamour.
Yeah. I think Euphoria definitely
It's a big thing right now.
Is the most
What
trendy
else
thing.
have you seen that's like a big thing?
Oh gosh. I mean, soft boy, soft girl, e-boys.
Right now, I think it's also very in guys wearing nail polish.
Definitely. And you know what people were talking about that?
What?
They were saying, why are guys doing this while it's a trend? But before, gay guys would get bullied for it, for having nails. But now that it's a trend, it's like, oh, all of a sudden, it's not gay anymore to wear nails if you're a guy.
Exactly.
So it's like, what's that about?
And you know what I think? I think it's because Harry Styles is like trying to take out the masculinity.
Yeah.
You
like
know?
what people view as masculine and feminine.
And if you have someone that's like big as Harry Styles, so has a big platform and does that, a lot of people are going to try to do that.
Yeah. And I know some people are mad that he's wearing a dress and calling him gay. So I don't know. Just do whatever you want.
Yeah,
to do.
exactly.
Do whatever you want.
So I want to talk about like your personal experience, if you don't mind, because I feel like if people don't know, you're from Africa, you're from Kenya.
I am from Kenya.
And you
Nairobi represent. What's happening? Wagwan. I'm kidding. Wagwan, what it do? Hey, watu wangu ni
Hakuna
aje?
Matata.
First of all, I mean, that is Swahili. Also, Simba is Swahili, if you didn't know that.
Wait, what does that mean?
Simba means lion. I know.
Oh my gosh.
Rafiki means friend in Swahili.
The more you know.
You're getting a free Swahili lesson right now. Y'all should be paying me for this. But no,
amazing.
I am from Nairobi, Kenya.
Yes.
The motherland, Africa.
Perfect. And you moved to the U.S.,
I
to
moved
Dallas.
I moved to the U.S. when I was 11. I moved with my family, and we're all here right now, all having a grand old time. So, yeah, it was definitely a big adjustment for me. I was young. I didn't really know left from right. I mean, I did, but it's like moving to America at a young age. It's like, I don't know. Like, there was just a lot to catch up on. So, yeah. But it was, yeah.
Do you feel like, because it's a different beauty culture when it comes from Africa to the U.S. Like, how was it dealing in middle school, being like coming from the beauty of Africa and then to the U.S.?
So the funny thing is, I didn't even know what makeup was in Kenya.
Really?
I mean, I was also, 10, 9, 10. So, yeah, people didn't wear makeup. That wasn't a normal thing. I would see makeup on TV, and I'd be like, oh, that's a white people thing. Like, white people wear makeup.
Really?
Yeah, it wasn't like a trend that, we did. I mean, maybe they did, but the people around me, like my family and stuff like that, we didn't wear makeup. So, yeah. But yeah, I went to school. When I got here, I would go to school and see, girls wearing makeup, and I'd be like, oh, that looks interesting. I kind of want to try doing that. So I just started doing it and practicing. So yeah, I started getting really into it, into makeup when I moved here. And I've found myself going to school with makeup every single day because, I think I started comparing myself to other girls. I mean, I feel like most of my friends were white, and I would see them as pretty, and they would all wear makeup. So I was like, you know what? I'm also going to start doing that so I can feel beautiful too. So, so yeah, I would go to school with makeup every single day.
Yeah.
Because, like most girls in middle school, you want to get noticed by the boys, right? So I was like, you know what, let me put on some heavy eyeliner. Right. So I would go to school every single day with like heavy eyeliner. I didn't know what I was doing, but I was like, I guess this is what they want to see. Yeah. And it got to a point where in high school, I would go to school with a full face of makeup every single day. And it wasn't until I think my junior year where we would do this thing called snaps in my theater. And it basically was just you go around complimenting each other, right? Mm-hmm. And it got to my theater director in high school, and she just said, I think, she said it in a nice way, and she basically just told me, like, you don't need to be wearing all that makeup. Like, you're beautiful just the way you are. Mm-hmm. You don't need to cover up. Like, you are good enough. Like, you don't need all this makeup. Yeah. And I think at that point, my eyes were open to like, oh, so I've been hiding behind my makeup. Mm-hmm. So ever since then, I started cutting back on it and just seeing myself as pretty. And even my mom and my dad would be like, you don't need that much makeup. And I was like, right. Y'all are crazy. Y'all don't know what you're talking about. I feel pretty this way. Yeah. So I never really saw myself as beautiful unless I was wearing makeup. Right. Which is sad. It is. It's sad. And it's so crazy now because I feel so confident just going anywhere without makeup. Like, even right now, girl, I'm not wearing makeup, shoot. Yeah. And I feel pretty, you know? So, yeah, it's just, I don't know. Yeah, so that's my experience with makeup and at a young age. So.
You know what's funny is how people, like, it's basically, makeup is like a mask. Like, it's basically hiding your insecurities.
Yeah. I think it's hiding your insecurities when you want it to. Because if you feel fine, like me, like now when I wear makeup, I just wear makeup because I want to. It's not because I feel like I need to. Yeah. Well, I mean, for me, I wear makeup all the time. Like, that's a thing that I have to wear. Like, you feel like you need to?
I can't leave the house without makeup.
Really?
And just so you know, I work at Starbucks and I have to go to work every day at 4:30 a.m. Jeez. And I still wake up to do my makeup because I can't. Girl, my skin, it's full of pimples.
Wait, so, okay, but when did you start wearing makeup?
Actually, I remember, I think in middle school, I started wearing makeup. Well, actually, in middle school, we weren't allowed to wear makeup. Not even lipstick. They were like, nope.
Right.
But when I was in high school, I was like, I need to wear makeup. I finally am allowed to wear makeup. Yeah. And I would watch YouTube videos. I remember that I used to follow Michelle Phan on YouTube. And I would, like, just do the eyeliner. Yeah. At first, it was terrible. But, yeah, I learned from her a lot from makeup. And, yeah, I decided to wear makeup since high school.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think for me, I had to go through that breaking point of my theater director being like, girl, tone it down. And I was like, okay, you're right.
Yeah. And so, you mostly don't wear makeup at all, right?
Well, now I don't. But in high school, if you saw, you would never catch this face without some bit of makeup, which is crazy because now I just wake up and I'm like, you know what? Forget all y'all. I'm going to look however I want to look. I don't care.
Love that. I really do love that.
Yeah, that's on growth.
So going back to, like, what beauty standards are and how people, like, want to fit in society. Yeah. One of the main issues people have is weight. Why do you think women always have trouble with weight mainly?
Wow. That's a big question. I mean, media. Let's start there, right? On Instagram, I feel like if you open your Instagram and you see a model, she's a stick. Now it's definitely getting better, with more representation.
Body positivity.
Exactly. But I feel like, we're just taught that unless you're skinny, you're not beautiful, So I feel like it just comes from models, the model standards. I mean, it's like you can't be a model if you're not this thin and you're not this tall. So I think just looking at models, looking at, the famous girls and magazines mostly is what,
And also,
so you start comparing yourself.
Like you said, media or Hollywood. I think Hollywood has portrayed the fat girl as the funny one.
Right.
Instead of the main character.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like the main character has to be thin, has to be pretty, has to be white.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, exactly. It's the white, skinny, blonde, tall girl.
Which is not us.
Right, that's the opposite. We're the opposite. Like, come on now.
And we still want to be the main character.
No, girl, we are the main character. We got main character energy.
That's the thing that's trending too.
No, yeah.
Anyways. But like you said, influencers and role models.
Exactly.
It's all over Instagram. It's all over TikTok.
Absolutely. And the thing with TikTok is, like, we were talking about this, like, there's so many new trends. And I feel like now the new trend is, like, less makeup. You know?
Yeah.
Like, Charlie D'Amelio. I don't know if you know, but they have, Charlie and her sister Dixie have a makeup line.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and
I didn't know that.
Yeah, girl, I do my research. But so like Charlie and Dixie have this new makeup line, and basically, they're just campaigning that it's for girls who like to wear natural makeup.
Oh.
Because, like, that's the trend now. And even Addison Rae, like, they just have, you know, a little bit of eyeshadow and some mascara and, like, the feathery brows. Just very natural. But I feel like before that, it was, like, you gotta have on a full face of, like, caked up makeup to be, like, that's what was trending.
Right.
So definitely, like, you know, TikTok is a big trendsetter right now, so.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember, well, for me in high school, it was all about Kylie Jenner. Kylie Jenner, like, her lips. And, like, I remember I bought, like, so many lip sets.
Yeah.
And then, like, now it's all about natural.
Exactly.
Or, like, also, I've seen so many things on Twitter and also TikTok of, like, just expressing your art. And some people, like, draw in their face or do, like, so many, like, wear black makeup with this. And it's so beautiful. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. No, yeah.
And before, like, if you wear that in public, people will just laugh at you.
Oh my gosh, you would get looked at so weirdly.
Yeah. And now it's more like, oh, that's artistic, you know?
No, yeah, for sure. I don't know how that happens.
So what do you think of body positivity?
Ooh. I mean,
Like, that's going on right now.
for me, that it's amazing. I love that finally we're getting to see people who look, you know, more like us, like the average normal teenage girl or, you know, the young adult. They're a little bigger, you know, they're just healthy looking.
Yeah.
You know, they're not like stick figures. They're healthy looking and they look normal.
Yeah.
I mean, not saying that like being skinny is not normal. I'm just saying like we're normalizing every body type, which is so important because the new generation that's, you know, growing up now, they're going to see that, the body positivity and be like, okay, I look like her. You know, they can find someone that they look like. You know, it's not just all the same, you know, skinny looking girls.
Right.
It's like, okay, there's a taller girl, there's a shorter girl, there's someone in a wheelchair, there's someone with I think it's vitiligo.
Yes. There was a woman like that in America's Next Top Model. I forgot her name.
Oh my gosh.
But yes, I'm so glad that is happening.
Right? Because now people, you know, with that skin condition can see themselves on there and be like, oh, I'm beautiful.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So I think it's really important.
This is a side thing, but like talking about America's Next Top Model, I don't know if you've seen, like right now, there's so many episodes that are so wrong. Like so wrong. They're like on TikTok or something, and there's ones that are like a challenge where they have to do blackface, or a challenge where they have to do this or that, or they're like shaming their culture, their ethnicity. Right. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Like this wouldn't be acceptable in today's society.
No, yeah. That's true. And I'm telling you right now, I've seen every single episode of America's Next Top Model. And I was watching it and I was like, wait a minute, how is this allowed?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it was back in the day.
I know.
And there were so many things. I mean, people are getting canceled now.
Yeah,
right?
cancel culture.
Cancel culture is, they're alive and they're doing their job. But I feel like back in the day, cancel culture was not a thing. It was like we would just, you know, go along with whatever.
Like, okay, that's kind of offensive. But
yeah,
whatever.
but whatever.
Yeah.
You know?
And I've seen that so many times. Like, okay, Shane Dawson, you know how he's canceled?
Yeah.
Because he did blackface?
Yeah.
I used to be a big, like, subscriber.
Me too.
And I used to see that, like, the one where he dressed up as Nicki Minaj, and I was like, okay.
Yeah.
But, like, I never thought of it until now.
Right.
Like, it just hit until now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe it's because we thought it was fine, or we thought it was, or nobody was talking about it
because it was normal.
Because it was normal at the time.
Yeah.
Like no one would say anything.
Yeah. Also, The Office, they've talked about like how it has so many racist comments. I'm not a big fan of it, so
yeah.
Sorry.
And I know in one of the episodes, well, on Netflix, they cut out a scene in one of the episodes.
Really?
Yeah, just so maybe so they wouldn't get canceled.
Yeah.
But yeah, they went ahead and did that, which I thought was nice. But I feel like once we start having body positivity, I feel like that's the beginning of confidence and therefore beauty. So yeah, I feel like it all starts with, just how you see yourself, because then that's how you start carrying yourself. And that just makes you, that's what makes you beautiful.
Yeah.
Please
and the thing, actually, yes, shut up. No, but seriously, I think that I'm so glad that body positivity is heading to the right direction.
Yeah.
Because, like, I feel like every person, especially women, they've always had a problem either with, like, diets. They always need to have, like, a diet, or they have to, how to lose weight, or waist trainers, or even eating disorders. Can you talk about more about that you know?
No, that's so true. And even, every other ad on TV is like how to lose weight. And it's never like how to love yourself. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's like lose weight in 5 days. And it's like, what are you talking about? You know? So we're always being fed like, if you're not losing weight, then you're unhealthy and
lazy.
Exactly. And they're like, you could even work out while sitting down. Like, what?
Yeah. And if you know that most skinny people are not healthy.
Exactly.
Like, you can be, when you're skinny, sometimes you're not healthy.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And sometimes, like, you can be a full body person and be so healthy.
My brother and I were talking about this the other day, and I was like, because we got on the scale, and I was like, oh my God, we almost weigh the same. But when you look at me and him, we do not look the same. Like, I'm bigger than him, and he's always been so skinny. And so I was like, wait, how are we almost the same weight, but we look different? And he was like, well, if you cut up my body, I'm so unhealthy, but because I try to eat really healthy and like I do all this stuff, and I'm vegetarian, and he just eats like 5 pounds of chicken and like he's so skinny. So he was just saying like, yes, he might be skinnier looking than me, but if you look on the inside, like I would be more healthier because I don't eat, all this stuff. So
exactly. So I don't know why the body is so important. Like, it's all about the mind, too. Like, sometimes eating healthy helps you so much with your mind.
Oh, my God, it does. I'm not, like, before I was vegetarian or vegan, because first I went vegan and then I went vegetarian. But before then, whenever I would eat, I would feel so bad about myself. Like, when I would eat, like, like greasy food or, like, chicken or all that stuff, I would just feel so bad. But now I can eat, healthy things, and I'm like, oh, I feel good. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Why is it so hard to be confident or love yourself? Why does every woman struggle with that?
You're asking all the right questions. You know what it is? I feel like as girls, we always look at other girls and we think that they're beautiful. But then those girls are looking at other girls and thinking they're beautiful.
Right.
I feel like girls, we never look at ourselves. We always look at other girls and compare ourselves to that girl. I want to be like her. I want to look like her. I want to have the same body as her. But then she's looking at someone else and being like, oh, I want to look like her. So we're never looking at ourselves and be like, this is what I have. Exactly. We're looking at other people and going, they're so beautiful. If only I could look like her, I would love myself and all this stuff. But they're thinking the same thing. Yeah. The person you're admiring is admiring someone else.
Right.
They're not happy.
Yeah.
And you're not happy. And someone's probably looking at you like, dang, if only I could look like Margie. Girl,
I don't think so.
Girl, shut up.
Whatever. But
but seriously, like I feel like that's why it's so hard to love yourself.
I know.
It's because you look at other people.
And the thing is that you always look at the bad things about you. Like, oh my God, I hate this. I hate that. I hate that. And most people don't look at the beautiful things that you have.
Exactly.
You know?
That's
like,
so true.
The only things I know that I have beautiful is what people most compliment about me.
Right.
Like my hair, my eyes. But that's I didn't know that until people like talk about it.
Yeah, but the
you know,
thing
but
is,
I don't say it.
Yeah, and this is what I'm thinking. Like, if people don't compliment you on certain things, are you always going to think they're not beautiful? You know what I mean? So it's like, you just got to change your whole mindset on how you look at yourself. Like, that's where it starts. Like, it as you said, it all starts in the brain. Like, how you view yourself is how others are going to start viewing you. Like, if you see yourself as confident, like I was saying, if I view myself as confident, then other people are going to be like, oh, okay, she is confident. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, girls, change how you're looking at yourself. Jesus, go spend some time in the mirror and be like, I am beautiful and I'm enough. And I don't need to look at other people because they're looking at other people because they're not satisfied, you know, with what they look like. So
yeah,
I think that's
and just so you know, everything on Instagram, those influencers are so photoshopped.
Girl.
Everyone just uses Photoshop to look thin, to have some abs.
Exactly.
Like, stretch marks are normal, just so you know. And most people
Love
just
those tiger
just erase.
stripes. Okay, everyone has them. Even guys have them. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I've seen guys with stretch marks.
Really?
Yeah, it's normal. It's just your skin, like, what is it, like becoming loose or something? Like when it's loose? I don't know, but stretch marks are beautiful, and I've learned to love mine, so you should too.
I want to tell you about this movie that I saw. It's called Eat, Pray, Love, and it just reminded me of that.
Oh wait,
have you seen that?
Is it the one where she goes to India? And
yeah,
like has
Italy.
Italy, that's what it is.
No, India, Italy, and then she goes, I think, to Bali. Have you seen that one?
Yeah, I have. The one where she eats like a lot of pasta.
Pizza.
Yeah,
it's close enough.
Yeah.
But have you seen it?
I think I have, yeah.
There's this scene where she's in, I think, Naples with one of her friends. And they're, like, that's my dream. She's, like, traveling. She's, like, eating everything, meeting boys. The dream.
Amen.
But, like, she's eating pizza with a friend. And Naples is, like, the place of pizza in Italy. So it's, like, amazing.
Yeah.
So, like, Julia Roberts, she's, like, eating pizza. And she's like, oh, my God, this is delicious. And the other friend's just like, I don't know. And she bites a little bit. And then it's like, why aren't you eating pizza? It's like, I've gained so much weight. Like, my pants don't fit and stuff like that. And Julia Roberts says something that I won't ever forget.
Yes.
She says, like,
doesn't she, wait, you built it up so much. Doesn't she say, like, buy new pants?
No, she says something about, like, yeah, she does. But she says something that's like, every boy is gonna love you no matter how you look when you're naked.
Oh.
Like, he won the lottery. You know? I don't know. Like, that, like, stick with me. And I was like, wow.
No, that's so true. The things we feel like people will judge us for, they don't care.
Yeah.
You're the only one that is judging yourself for all those things. When we look at, when people look at you, they probably see all the good things about you, but you're the only one like self-critiquing. Yeah. I mean, people do say you're your own self, like, worst critic or something like that. So yeah, y'all just love yourself. Just start.
So what do you hope for future generations? Like, if you ever have kids, what do you hope they see on TV?
I hope my kids see people like Viola Davis, Kerry Washington, Octavia Spencer, just real women, real normal women who are just confident in what they do. And yeah, I just hope they see themselves on TV. They see themselves being represented on TV. They're not comparing themselves to other people. I will do my best to teach them, you have everything you need inside yourself. You don't need to look outside yourself for, whatever. You can look at yourself and know that I'm enough and I'm beautiful. And yeah, honestly, I just hope that future generations just stop looking at other people, because guess what? Those people are looking at other people, and those people are looking at other people. So it's like, just stop the cycle, That's a hashtag. Yeah.
I love
hashtag
that.
Stop the cycle. Look at yourself.
I love
and not
that.
Other, right?
Hashtag stop the cycle.
Hashtag stop the cycle. Stop the cycle, y'all.
Love that.
And it starts with you. You stop the cycle. Yeah. It's not like, oh, okay, someone. No. You stop the cycle. You stop looking at other people and being like, oh, they're perfect. I want to look like them.
Yeah.
Because they're doing the same thing. So,
you know what? I'm excited for my kids, if I ever have some.
Girl.
I'm excited how Disney is evolving when it comes to like diversity and LGBTQ.
Oh my God,
So
yes.
I hope my kids can see that growing up and be like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Like I see this princess, I see that. You know?
Exactly. I think there's two things. I think on Crudes, have you seen the first Crudes?
What is that?
Movie? It's an animated.
Yes, I've heard about it, but I've never seen it.
So the new one, I don't know if she has a girlfriend or if it's just if they're alluding that it's a girlfriend, because in the trailer she goes, "Oh my God, a girlfriend." So I think they're alluding to it. But also another thing. No, yeah, I love that. That's so important. Also another thing on, I think it's Disney or Nick. There's a TV show with two lesbian parents.
Really?
Yes. Which is
that's amazing.
So good.
An improvement, yeah.
And also I think is it Utopia? I know there's another animation where there's like a cop and the cop talks about her female partner and yeah.
Oh, that's Onward.
Oh, it's Onward. Yes, exactly. So
it was so subtle because it was just like, oh yeah, my girlfriend, blah blah blah, and it was like,
exactly.
Oh my gosh,
that's
amazing.
So it's a good start.
Yeah,
you know?
it's going somewhere.
It's a good start, but it's gonna be normalized soon. And
I know.
I'm so excited.
I really hope so.
Because it's like we're all just people. We're all just humans. It doesn't matter
who
you love, as long as you're loving on people and not hating on people.
Oh my God, yes.
Just love on people. It shouldn't matter who you're loving. Exactly. Just love people.
Everything
y'all.
on the
judging.
inside. Everything on the inside.
Everything on the inside. Beauty on the inside. You know, y'all stop judging.
And sometimes
people.
like there's people that have both, like you.
Both what?
Inside out. A beautiful inside on the outside. Okay.
No, you have you have both too. I promise you. You have both too.
You're so
exactly. Also, yeah, when people compliment you, please believe them. Believe them. Because they're why would they waste their breath? They did not have to say anything to you, but they're going out of their way to remind you that you are beautiful just the way you are. So when people compliment you, you better believe them.
Awesome. I love that.
Yes.
Anyways, so we're about to end this podcast.
Aww.
But I really want to end something with a movie recommendation.
That is so fun.
Yeah, since I love movies,
yes.
I was hoping every episode I would just do a movie recommendation about the topic we talked about. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I would love if you would think of a movie or a TV show, whatever you like, that like talks about this or that people could watch. Mm-hmm. One of the movies that I think is a great movie that everyone should watch, that I actually watched during quarantine, and it's about loving yourself. It's called, I think it's Brittany Runs a Marathon.
Ooh.
It's so good.
I have not even heard of that.
It's literally about a girl who's just like running and running just to lose weight because she sees other people. And yeah, and she really wants to run a marathon and she does everything in her power to do it. And then she realized that she lost weight, but like she's not happy.
Wow.
You know?
Girl, that's what happens.
So it's beautiful. I really recommend it to anyone who wants to see it.
Is it a documentary or is it
No, it's just a movie.
I would love to see that.
I think it's on Amazon Prime.
I would love to see that.
Let me make sure.
Tonight?
Love that. Yes.
Also, wait, are you guys watching The Bachelorette? Because if you are,
we're watching it tonight.
We are watching it tonight.
I'm
oh my gosh.
About it.
No, I am too.
But yeah. Anyways, what about you? Do you have a TV show?
Ooh, yes. Okay, I do. So right now I'm watching the show Rami on Hulu. I'm so sorry if I'm saying it wrong because it's someone's name. But yeah, it's about Rami Hassan, and he's a first generation Egyptian American, and he's a Muslim. So I think I really like the show because I grew up around Muslims in Kenya. Like most of my friends were Muslim. So I really know about like the religion and how they pray and just how serious they take their religion, which I just find so beautiful. I mean, fun fact, when I was a child, I kind of wanted to convert to Islam.
What? Really?
Yes, I just loved how devoted they were.
Oh, wow.
To God or to Allah, which, yeah. So, yeah, that's what I'm watching right now. It's about Rami Hassan, who's in New Jersey, and he's a Muslim, and it's funny, but it's also it's just so awkwardly funny. So
I
if
love
you're
that.
ever bored, watch Rami on
You said it's on Hulu?
It is on Hulu. Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you everyone for joining us today.
Yes.
Thank you, Laureen, for coming today.
Thank you, Margie, for having me as your first guest. I hope I come
No,
back before you get super famous.
I don't think you're coming back.
Girl!
No, I'm kidding.
You're like, this is it for you. And you blew it.
No, I'm serious. I love you. Thank you for coming.
Margie, I love you too.
Please make sure to visit our Instagram, Listen and Chill Pod, for more episodes. Thank you so much for coming, and I'll see you in the next episode.
I do what I want. I'm gonna sing and I'm gonna sing until